this guy last time. Looks like he's not going to get him this time.
Otto does not live through that barrage. That said, his team picking up the slack though with a couple of kills. Sleepy pushing people off the ledge and Gesture. He can't make the jump. He was so close. He was so close, and a hook comes in. Nice Zarya shield to save the honor right there. Notion, but it doesn't matter. The point is over. Spitfire not even getting there. That's 100-0 for the Justice.
Coming out with a strong strat based off of Sleepy coming with the rope.
Washington trying to find a way to get in here. And Gesture too with the Fire Strike. All right, now we got to bring that back, the Fire Strike kill stat. That's why, because you got people out there like Gesture getting 2 with 1.
The 2-for-1 right there.
See it, most important stat in the league.
Yeah, you can tell they're just playing aggressively because they don't want to get...
No, Maywall coming up big that time for Washington, but they have to try to take it back. It's 99% for London right now. Sound Barrier comes in, keeps everybody up for the moment anyway, and now with Sansum down, Washington has a chance. Prophet getting the kills, and London look like they're going to be able to tie things up here on Nepal. There goes Corey, and yeah, that Mace strat, you know, it works until you have to retake.
Yep.
Then you see how difficult it is to make that follow through. And it's not have done it. They're going to win this fight, and they're at 99% if they can just clear out the final members of Spitfire. If they can weather this Graviton Surge, they can win this map. Gesture back again. All right, Quatermain goes down. He tried to keep the point alive, and he paid for it with his life. And there's a shatter from Janus. Got a little bit blocked, but he blocks the shatter from Gesture in return. London just scrambling. Nobody gets taken out by that self-destruct. That's Big Prophet back on the Doomfist, but it's a last-ditch effort for London, and they can't do it. Washington will take the first map in this series.
Winston, Jester's been hacked.
Whoa,
that could be big. And
nice shot on the Quatermain. That's one. Washington Justice getting that first tick and getting the kills to finish it off. This might be a real quick point A.
That's great from the Justice, just chunking out.
Yeah.
Members of the London Spitfire. You saw the health pack, the Brigida armor pack.
Mostly blocked. Sleepy hit the deck, but is protected by his team. Arc hacked a little bit as he fights with Prophet. Janus there to try to support him. Gesture and Prophet down. Looks like Washington going to be able to brawl this one out in the end. And at the very last moment, they do get that second point, but
we'll see.
I mean, I don't know. I think in a different meta, could be a little bit different. Sleepy, or Corey rather. A little bit trapped there between a rocket and a rocket place. It's rough. Bergering pushing forward here too. Washington trying to do it. 5v6. Corey running back now, but he's still behind an EMP charge. Whoa, Arc. Don't walk into Birdring like that. Otto gets a kill on Birdring though, so it's not over yet. Hard to take the point with just far of it. Washington has lost a few people here already.
Yeah, they have, and it's just a ground-based crew, and they get the resurrection too.
Yep.
So this should be it.
Yep, pretty much. Hey, Janus back, but he's kind of trapped in that room. He's on his own. It's only Otto nearby with the, oh, never mind. Never mind. Oops right now, man. Nobody's going to benefit from you being back there. Yeah, you get your sound barrier, but that's all you're doing.
Well, you can't speed boost, right? You can't close the gap to use it.
Yeah, exactly. Prophet gets slept there, but he manages to live. Gesture gets hacked, but he manages to live.
It's a nice anti-heal onto Otto right now.
Yep.
Don't open up some space. Prophet now getting closer to that EMP.
Yeah, he's going to toss in the middle of that team as soon as he gets it too. There we go, see? What I tell you, EMP comes in, it's 4 people. Arc though, oh! Well then, sometimes you just aren't on the point.
There you go. There's a classic right now, so they can't afford Janus to get hit by this with the Primal Rage. They have a Graviton Surge, and they have no sound barrier, so they need to be very, very careful right now. You can see everybody flanking out, spreading out. Good job by the Justice.
Oh,
the
there we
sleep.
go. Ha! Prophet gets left. Oh, but they can't get the kill. Badosha and Quatermain go down instead. You're going to be happy with that. All right. Prophet not really getting a chance to use his EMP either way.
It's getting dangerous for London, Doa.
Really is.
Like, Corey has another EMP right now.
He comes in, 3 members of Washington in. They get the sound barrier anyway. All right, grab used as well. Washington playing it safe here. London Spitfire with that Earth Shatter still. Oh, Janus gets a kill to Badoshan though, and now he's got the Primal Rage. Shatter comes in, it's a big one from Gesture, but London need more. Janus needs some environmental kills. He knocked Gesture off. He got one, he knocked 2 off.
3!
Janus, what a play! Saving the map for the Washington Justice. What a hero. Janus makes it happen, and that's a draw.
Great play by Giannis. It was the timing. Sleepy, nano boost.
All right, one tick taken already by Washington. London needs to go back in. There's Quartermain down. Corey finds a pick already. And it's a 6v5 right out of the gates. Make it a 6v4. But Doshin down as well. And it's a great start for Washington. This is point A. They pretty much got it locked up.
Yeah, they do, but this is to be expected. When you know, Numani A is one of those points you can run a lot of multi-DPS looks on. The issue is
Otto's doing a lot of damage on that Zarya right now, actually. That pushes him back. But yeah, the grab for London might make the difference. Sans him down. That's a big Earth Strike, or Fire Strike rather, for everybody. And London's gonna just be able to push.
Yeah, really, really close. They were lucky they were able to just disengage off of the EMP. So Spitfire there, pulling back at the right time.
Need to do something, and
they have to touch.
They do.
They have to. Okay,
well,
here we go.
Giannis is there, but here comes the EMP. All right, waiting for people to leave the room. Prophet,
let's do it.
Has it right now.
Oh
no! The EMP from Corey, and then right before it came out. Are you kidding me? Washington with a chance here, but they got to stay on the payload. Prophet gesture down, and now the grab comes in. They can't get there. Luckily, Arc finally moves forward.
It's three
and there's the shatter. The shatter from Janus. And everything going wrong for the London Spitfire. That payload is nearly there, but Doshin and Prophet stalled out at the end, but Fury already down. Can they handle the respawns? Can Washington Justice actually finish this one?
Mana boost onto Prophet, trying to stall out, stay alive.
Yeah, gesture down. Prophet, big trouble here. And I don't think they have it. I don't think London can stop this. They're losing too many people, that's it. Wow. Prophet just waiting a little bit too long.
Not going with any of the ball strats that we saw from yesterday.
Oh man, Yanni's so low already. They just jump right on him. And this is the exact situation that you don't want to see if you're a Washington Justice fan. You don't want to see your team trying to play 3-3 against anybody else, basically. Anybody else's 3-3, because this is what happens.
Yes, this is the disaster situation. I think Justice looked better, as we said, starting the match, not trying to play the 3-3 mirror. London should be trying to encourage it. Prophet going to pump up the crowd there on the payload, and they will take a fast A, but remember, they still have to make it through the whole map.
Washington, looking okay right now. All right, grab comes in from London. Grab now on the Washington side as well. But Doshin flies in from above like a superhero with his own trance to keep people alive. And now Giannis down. Arc wasn't able to get there with the sound barrier time. Yeah.
He was stunned. He was stunned by the Earth Shatter, so they couldn't counteract the re-engage. Quartermain also going to hold his. So London now, they'll take point B. 4 minutes, so less time than the Justice, but still plenty on the clock.
There's a shatter. Sound barrier for Justice. Keeps everybody up. Oh, Transcendence taken out of the fight. No, Bedoshin comes back in anyway. Didn't die for that. And Gesture gets a kill onto Otto. London giving themselves a great opportunity to actually finish with a good amount of time in the bank and maybe win this map a little bit later.
Yeah, they're gonna hit the sound barrier later as well. This is where they should close. Booped away is Corey.
Yep.
And that means London will finish. They only need that one tick. Here we go.
Giannis going forward. Sansa needs to get aggressive because they know they don't have that Zarya shield. Sleepy down. There goes Giannis, and that is it. That's the map. London Spitfire, unless there's a total catastrophe, are going to be able to take it right here and tie up the series, and they will.
There
London
you go.
Spitfire, a win on Nambani, and map 4 will be where it's all decided. He's a Sleepy. He's the one getting it. He has been impacted.
That's true.
High ground push from Washington now.
Prophet coming up on another EMP, so
Washington
has to get value out of this grab. And they're going to get great value.
Ooh, that works out. Otto was doing a lot of damage there too.
Shatter's such a threat now.
Yep. And I mean, London knows it. They have to back away. They got to respect this Earth Shatter opportunity.
Yeah, they definitely know it, and they don't respect it.
I mean, at some point too, you can also call just to die on the payload and try to delay.
Barrier.
Yeah, they got to get aggressive with it though. You got to go in right now. Taunts him down. They hacked him and took him out. Where is Arc? Gesture's dead, but they can't really push. They've lost too many people. Nanoboost onto Fury to seal the deal here. 1 minute remaining, and Washington gonna hold on to the sound barrier and put him in the time bank. Quartermain down. There's a shatter under the payload, but it doesn't hit anybody. They grab people away, but it's close enough to still delay. And now the shatter from Gesture. Janus walks forward.
They can't get the elims, and finally Sleepy goes down, but is it enough?
That was close, man. They should be able to kill Fury and finish this one off, but London making them work for it. Quatermain and Prophet, the only ones remaining. That is it. There's the push completed. Washington Justice does it in overtime.
Sansom, the one who's going to pop out the door next, but it doesn't matter. He is eliminated.
Yep. As you get to peek your head out there. Washington Justice just trapped. At least they're close enough to stop the payload. If they're staying there, barrier goes right through the shield and right through Giannis as well. Gesture, even though he was hit with the bio grenade, London not going to be stopped at all.
Fury just murdering everybody through point A, and that'll be a pretty... Here it comes. He gets
done! They saw him coming in. What a play by Birdring. Heads up shield bash. That was sick.
Well, that's the end of that one, most likely.
Pretty much, yeah. That's point A, or B rather. He's got to swing through a few more people. That's B with nearly...
Not giving him a good angle. Yeah. So they're going to force him out eventually, though. Here we go. Graviton surged in onto Giannis. Sansom already down, so no, you need to use the EMP until they actually go after the cart.
All right, there it is. Now the EMP comes in as the defense is re-engaged by Washington. That was good timing, as it led to a quick kill against Giannis, and pretty much everybody else London decided to take down, and that should be about it. Yep, that's right. London finishes with a lot of time in the time bank.
That's right, but coming up for Prophet, he got so much charge from fighting Arc. What is Arc doing?
I don't know, he's just kind of like doing a little bit of
He just fed EMP charge.
Well, either way, now the EMP comes in onto Washington, Otto and Sansom down, and that could be the end of the push right there. I think maybe Arc was trying to displace him a little bit, but in the end, that's it. Washington with not a great...
You gotta drop now, Doa.
Yeah, you gotta do it. That payload nearly there. Stop just a little bit. It's turning the corner. It's gonna be the end of the series. Oh, they're gonna grab Giannis and pull him in, that's it. A hook to end it all, and London gets the win in the end.
Well, they bounced back, Doa. It was an ugly series for the London Spitfire. It was a confusing series from the perspective of some of these team fights.
Yep. Yeah, that's how I feel about it too, Jessica. That's about it, yeah.